What's up, y'all?
TV. Hey guys, welcome back to Tovarish TV. My name's Tyler. Not a lot I wanted to talk about today. First off, I did get officially inducted into the small tubers community, which I think is pretty cool. So I just want to give a shout out to all 21 other members of that little network. I would put every single one of their little names in annotations all around the screen, but I don't think YouTube's gonna let me put 22 link annotations in, so I'm not even gonna try. The one quick thing I wanted to talk to you guys today about is gaming peripherals. Now, if you're not a gamer, this vlog is not gonna do you a whole lot of good. But if you are, and you're looking to step up your game to that next level, then you should check out Razer. You've probably heard of Razer before. They make a lot of gaming peripherals. By peripherals, I mean like headsets, mice, keyboards, etc. Now, a lot of their stuff is computers. I'm personally a computer gamer. Sure, I have my Xbox, and I like to play Xbox games, but I'm a computer gamer. I used to play World of Warcraft. Thank God that's over. But now I play League of Legends and a little bit of StarCraft 2 and pretty much any other game that I can get my hands on. So I'm going to take you guys on a little tour of a couple Razer products that I own, and I'll just let you see for yourself. Oh, look at that. You're free. You're free. You can move now. This is my house outside of the room that you always see me in. It's pretty cool. It's pretty simple, just one-story house. We've entered the cave. Okay. So this is what I'm using to game with. I've got the Razer Exact Mat. And it's cool because one side is built for control, so it's got like a rough edge, and then if I were to flip this over, it would be for speed, so for like shooting games and stuff like that, and it's got a lot less texture to it, so there's a lot less friction. I'm using the Razer Naga gaming mouse. It has 12 programmable buttons on the side, and on the bottom you can flip that between your number pad and your keyboard. So you could, because some people have like their number pad set up to do different things than their keyboard. Now, I don't have a Razer keyboard because I personally like the Apple keyboard, but that's just me. I'll probably get a Razer keyboard when I switch to a PC, but I'm still using my Mac because I love the thing. But yeah, the cool thing about this mouse, it's got 2 more buttons right here and right here. I don't really use those because it's kind of an awkward position for your finger to be, to like click down, because they're not that hard to, or they're not that easy to press. But these 12 programmable thumb buttons are here, and then you've got your scroll wheel and your 2 main buttons. Now, the cool thing about this mouse is, even though it's really hard to like start to memorize the buttons, once you get it down, they become just kind of like an extension of you, know, the same way an Xbox controller would, or something like that. But if you play computer games at all, you should definitely look into that mouse. I've had a few other Razer mouses. I've had the Imperator, I've had the Death Adder. Those are all great, but I've been super happy with the Razer Naga. It's one of the few Razer mice that I have that haven't had any problems at all. It works perfectly fine with Mac. And it's just really cool. It's really great, especially, it was really great in World of Warcraft. I don't play that anymore because it took over my life. But it was really great for that because I would have my 12 abilities on the bottom of my screen, and so I could use the first 5 with my left hand, or the first 6, by pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on my keyboard, and then I could deal with 7 through 12 on the mouse. I wouldn't have to extend my hand, so I never really had to move my hands from 2 positions, and it was really cool. I'm probably way too close to the camera right now, but that's because I have really short arms, so get over it. But, so that's cool. You should check that out. It sounds complicated, but it's really not, and it's great for stuff like League of Legends. Anytime, essentially, that I don't want to have to press any number higher than 4 with my left hand, then all the numbers are right there on my right hand. So it gives you easy access to a whole lot more buttons, and your left hand is able to stay in the same position more often, and that gives you access to being able to use some of your alphabet keys, like your Q, W, E, R, your A, S, D, F, and your Z, X, C, V. That's cool. The one other thing from Razer that I use is the Razer Megalodon. It's a 7.1 surround sound headset with this little doohickey. Now if I plug it in, you'll be able to get a better idea of what you're looking at. So this is a volume pad, and it's 7.1 surround sound, which is really cool. It sounds so good when you know you're listening to it. And so these are the 7 points: 3 in front, 2 coming in from the sides, 2 coming in from the back, and then bass. And they sound really good. They're built for gaming. It's kind of one of those things, you know, if you were playing Call of Duty or something with these, you'd be able to hear people behind you and in front of you and all that good stuff. In case anybody was wondering, this is the setup that I use. I'm going to back up. So I've got my MacBook Pro, and then my keyboard. That's a secondary monitor that's attached to the MacBook Pro. So like, if you can see the cursor right there, and then we move it right, and now it's over here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, so that's cool. So yeah, it just travels back and forth, and then that's on top of my Xbox. Got my Xbox controller right there. If you're an Xbox gamer and that's all you do and you don't play any computer games, then Razer does offer you something very cool. It's something that I want to get, but I'm probably gonna wait until the holidays to get myself one, because right now I don't really need it. 2, it's slightly expensive. I think it's like in the $60 to $80 range. And I don't play Xbox games that much, but when Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 comes out, or Battlefield Bad Company 3, or any of those cool new Xbox games that are on their way, I'll probably go buy this. It's called the Razer Onza, O-N-Z-A, and it's an Xbox controller, but it comes from Razer, and it's got extended like joysticks, so that way your thumb, it's got, you know, the more you move your thumb, I don't know how to describe it, but essentially you're able to be more accurate because your movements of your thumb are more sensitive because the joystick's longer. So you have to move your thumb more to get the same amount of movement, if that makes sense. I don't know. But you can, there's all different attachments for it and stuff, and it's just a cool thing to purchase if you're an Xbox gamer. So that's what you can get from Razer. Their gaming keyboards are pretty good. I haven't used them, but I've seen them. I like them, but frankly, if you're looking for a really high-end gaming keyboard, I'd recommend going with Logitech. The Logitech G15 or G5, I don't know, it's changed so much now. I had one back in the day. There's been new generations of it, so I'm not sure exactly what it's called anymore. It's either like the G15 or the G5, something like that. I always really loved that keyboard. Down the side, it had it had 18 programmable keys down the side, and a screen that flipped up that with certain games would just give you a constant readout. So like if you were playing Call of Duty, the keyboard would give you a backlit readout of like your ammo and this and that and the other. If you're playing World of Warcraft, it would give you information on your character stats and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. that's what I'd recommend for a gaming keyboard. Gaming mouse all the way, any day of the week. I say the Razer Naga. That's the one that I have. I've had the official World of Warcraft gaming mouse. That thing was a piece of junk. It fell apart on me. I had the Razer Death Adder that I replaced just because it didn't have enough buttons. It's only got the 2 programmable buttons on the side. Then I had the Imperator that didn't really work with my Mac that well. And then now I have the Naga. I did, with the Mac, have to go get a special add-on program that lets me adjust the speed at which my cursor moves, because normally that function would come with the Razer Naga driver, but they don't have one for the Mac yet. So if you have a Mac and you go get the Razer Naga, it's really easy. If you need help, you can just send me an email, and I'll be able to send you the link to that program. But it's a really good gaming mouse. And as far as headsets go, I would say definitely the Razer Megalodon. It's great. I love it. It's not going to work with your Xbox, so if you're looking for a headset for your Xbox, I'd go with Turtle Beach all day long. I have a Turtle Beach headset as well for my Xbox. It's really great. And the Turtle Beach headset will work with your computer and your Xbox, whereas the Razer Megalodon's only going to work with your computer. It's a direct USB input, but if you play computer games and that's what you do, go get the Razer Megalodon headset. It's a great headset. And that's pretty much all I had to talk about today, guys. I got to go to work later. That's no fun. But yeah, tomorrow hopefully I'll have some cool new things to talk about. I've been pretty not so busy this week. I've been really just looking at other YouTubers and trying to expand my community and meet people. So I haven't actually like gone out and done a lot of stuff lately, which is why I don't have a lot to talk about, because all I've really been doing is sitting around talking to you guys. But yeah, hopefully this week we'll start doing some other things and I'll have more to talk about. So I will see you guys later.